You boys know what's about to happen to you. You leave now.
Netflix has a ton of releases in February that will keep your watch list full. There is something for everyone in this month's content, from returning fan favorites to thrilling new originals. Please remember to subscribe and give a like before we begin. Number 10, Zero Day.
Sir, is there something going on here that you're not telling me about?
I don't think we survived that.
Robert De Niro plays the role of George Mullen, a former president of the United States, in the thriller Zero Day, which will be released on Netflix on February 20th. The series will consist of 6 episodes. The Zero Day Commission is tasked with conducting an investigation into a devastating cyber attack, and Mullen is placed back in charge of the investigation. Throughout the course of the narrative, Mullen must negotiate the increasing demand to reveal the truth, which forces him to confront long-concealed secrets, widespread misinformation, and the high-stakes interaction of power and politics. Angela Bassett, Lizzie Kaplan, Jesse Plemons, and Joan Allen are just few of the notable actors who appear in the series, which was written by Eric Newman and Noah Oppenheim and directed by Leslie Linka Glatter. Number 9, 1,000 Blows.
This may be the bottom of the barrel, but we are going to float elegantly all the way to the top.
If you are a fan of Peaky Blinders, you should get ready for another gritty and action-packed crime drama that was created by Stephen Knight, the creator of the program. On the 21st of February, the film 1,000 Blows, which offers viewers an immersive experience into the harsh world of illicit boxing in Victorian London, will be made available on Hulu. The story follows 2 of the closest friends in the world, Hezekiah Moscow and Alec Monroe, as they make their way out of Jamaica and find themselves thrust into the violent and chaotic world of Victorian England. Hezekiah is seen by Mary Carr, the notorious Queen of the 40 Elephants, as he rises through the ranks of the army. Mary Carr uses Hezekiah's aptitude as a means of advancing her illegal kingdom. On the other hand, Sugar Goodson, who calls himself the King of the East End, is standing in his way and wants to stifle Hezekiah before he questions the status quo. Number 8, Reacher Season 3.
Police, don't move!
No.
Looking for payback?
Payback? Justice? Vengeance?
On February 20th, Reacher will return for its 3rd season on Prime Video, which will premiere. In this instance, it is yet another round of retribution. Reacher is currently venturing into the criminal underworld in order to save a DEA informant. In Season 1, he was able to get revenge on his brother, and in Season 2, he has been successful in eliminating those who betrayed his former unit. Things become more personal, however, when ghosts from his past come back to haunt him. Reacher faced off against Polly, a 7-foot enforcer who was portrayed by Olivier Richters. This was one of the most significant scenes in the trailer itself. The last season placed an excessive amount of emphasis on collaboration, but this one appears to be a return to Reacher's lone wolf beginnings. We are going to get a lot of exciting action, a tough antagonist, and a new ally in the form of Susan Duffy, a DEA agent played by Sonia Cassidy, who has the potential to become Reacher's next love interest. In addition, Anthony Michael Hall plays the role of Zachary Beck, the primary antagonist of the story. Number 7, 1923 Season 2.
He's a war hero.
The captivating Yellowstone prequel, 1923, which was created by Taylor Sheridan, will be returning for its 2nd season on Paramount Plus on February 23, 2019. The actors Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren reprise their roles as Jacob and Cara Dutton, who are still trying to maintain control of their ranch despite the fact that Banner Creighton and Donald Whitfield, his wealthy backer, are getting closer. At this time of year, the dangers are more severe than they have ever been, with powerful elites intent on claiming what is rightfully theirs. On the other hand, Spencer is in a race against time to come home, and Alexandra is putting everything on the line in order to be with him. 1923 is back with another season of high-stakes storytelling, and it features breathtaking cinematography, gripping drama, and a superb cast that includes Timothy Dalton, Jennifer Carpenter, and Jerome Flynn. Number 6, Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3.
Without a few surprises.
We need to face those enemies and
take them down.
In the third and final episode of the 6th season of Cobra Kai, the karate story is brought to an end in a conclusion that is both emotionally and action-packed. On the 13th of February, the remaining 5 episodes will be made available on Netflix. Over the course of these episodes, the Miyagi-Do pupils will be followed as they compete in the Sekai Taikai competition in Barcelona. This competition will be the most challenging assignment they have ever faced. If you have been following the series from the very beginning, you will discover that its climax provides you with a great deal of closure. You can look forward to intense battles and a deeply moving farewell for the characters who we have come to love more and more over the course of the story. John Hurwitz, who portrays a co-creator on the show, refers to the concluding sequence as classic Cobra Kai, and he admits that it has been planned from the very beginning of the production. Number 5. Suits, LA.
I need someone with confidence. You just seem a little sheepish to me.
Remember this guy? Harvey from the old days. I never liked
Suits, Los Angeles is the long-awaited spin-off of the hit cable television show Suits, which will bring high-stakes legal drama to the West Coast. It is scheduled to make its premiere on NBC on February 23, 2025, and Stephen Amell, who currently portrays Ted Black in Arrow, will assume the part of Ted Black, a formidable attorney who is a master of triumph. On the other hand, Los Angeles devises its own rules and regulations. Those who watch the trailer are given the assurance that there will be intense conflicts in the courts, confrontations at the office, physical destruction, and a significant connection to the original series. Number 4. The White Lotus Season 3.
A week of new memories.
This place is insane. We should always live like this.
The White Lotus will return for its 3rd season, which will officially premiere on HBO on February 16, 2025. This time around, the luxurious resort is located in Thailand and filming is taking place in Bangkok, Phuket, and Koh Samui. As guests and staff navigate yet another amazing weekend, the new season promises to deliver even more dark humor, drama, and tension than the last one. The ensemble cast is loaded. The chaos is joined by a number of other celebrities, including Parker Posey, Natasha Rothwell, Leslie Bibb, Carrie Coon, Michelle Monaghan, and even Lisa from Blackpink. Number 3. Apple cider vinegar.
50 personality quizzes right now, and I am an empath. Every time. Miller.
She was diagnosed with cancer.
Apple Cider Vinegar is a Netflix series that will premiere on February 6, 2025, and will consist of 6 episodes. Caitlin Stacey portrays the role of Belle Gibson, an Australian wellness influencer, and the drama follows her as she rises to prominence and then falls from it. Gibson developed a media empire by making a false claim that she had cured her deadly brain cancer with health practices, only for her lie to be uncovered that she had been successful. The documentary sheds light on the more negative aspects of influencer culture in the early days of Instagram, demonstrating how easy false information can spread. This cautionary story is based on actual occurrences and serves as a warning about the perils of pseudoscience in this day and age of digital technology. Number 2. Cassandra.
Ich bin überall. Ich lass dich nicht allein.
Cassandra is an engrossing science fiction thriller that will be available on Netflix on February 6, 2025. It takes the concept of a connected home and twists it into a shadowy experience. The narrative takes place in Germany's oldest smart home, and Benjamin G. is the director of the film. After being dormant for several decades, the artificial intelligence assistant Cassandra, whose voice was provided by Lavinia Wilson, has been brought back to life. Unbeknownst to Cassandra, the move of Samira and her family, which is portrayed by Mina Tander, is the catalyst that sets off her need to belong. However, Cassandra views family unity as a matter of control rather than comfort. She manipulates circumstances in order to ensure that she is never abandoned again, and she does this by wearing a combination of retro flair and an unsettling presence everywhere. Number 1. Yellow Jackets Season 3.
There was some darkness out there with us. I think shit is gonna get a lot worse out here.
Beginning on February 14th, 2025, Yellow Jackets Season 3 will be available on Showtime and Paramount Plus to watch. There is more blood, more terror, and more strange needle drops in this season, which brings the turmoil to a higher level. Jackie, our hallucination, has returned. Misty and Shauna, both adults, are figuratively and practically stabbing each other in the background. Shauna, who is a teenager, could be the one who is spearheading the movement to sacrifice Natalie. What about Hilary Swank? This is where she is. Her blood is red. However, she is referring to someone as mad. Who is it? There must be answers. This season, the program is gravitating even more into the horror genre, with an increased emphasis on cannibalism, brutality, and hunts. It all comes to a head on Valentine's Day, because there is nothing that communicates affection quite like survival horror.